every kid is funny.
Yeah, every kid is a star.
You're not Archie Manning wherever you just produce boning and producing quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying?
John Harbaugh.
Yeah. John Harbaugh Sr. Yeah, exactly. So it's not always going to work out for that. So I get what Cam Newton is saying, and then it's different situations too. I don't know his religion. When it's your religion, certain things go hand in hand. I don't know what his religion is, so I understand that what he's saying. If you a certain religion and you have to get married to have children, if you out here freelancing like me, I believe in a high power. I believe in God.
Kind of a growing discussion. So Cam Newton already went viral after saying he wants more kids but is avoiding getting married. He said his desire to get married is lower than his fear of divorce. Recently, he asked Ice Cube how he does it because Ice Cube said he sustained his 32-year-old marriage because he wants it and they want to be. He said, and I don't want nobody to have my woman. She's mine and I am hers. So after hearing that, Mace...
Wait. Cam Newton said what again?
How do you do it? He's like 32 years. How do you do that?
He said about the kids. What did he say?
He said he wants more kids, but is trying to basically avoid getting married. What are your thoughts?
You want more kids? How many you have already?
Let me check, because I don't even know.
You said the taxes is the child support is low out there. That's what
8
you told me.
8 kids, 3 baby mamas.
You said 3?
That's why I started laughing.
$350 a joint. You told me.
300. What? He only have to pay $300 in child support, right?
Well, he has 8 kids, 3 baby mamas.
It's not in Atlanta though.
It could be in Atlanta. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't know, Killer. What do you think? You want more kids?
I don't know what one got to do with the other. Say you want to get married, okay, you want to have kids.
How's that correlate?
He said he wanted the kids without the marriage. You don't want the
Yeah, so why? Go ahead.
Financial.
Go ahead. Listen, see, that's the whole thing.
It costs more if you have kids when you're married.
That's why you got.
It don't work out.
That's a good point, and the whole thing
That's
is you got.
what he's
you gotta, yeah, you gotta have a. See, that's the thing about it's when you got a weak pullout game. Pause. That's what happens. You gotta know what you dealing with when you in there, because I always seem to attract crazy, and I know I can't go for pre-ejaculate anything. I got to get out of there. Because look, let's be honest. Because you know.
Ass laugh. Because
that pre-ejaculation, that for some reason they act like that can happen. But let's keep it real, America, and outside all our fans outside America.
Can a girl get pregnant from a pre-jack?
I mean, that's what they say. You know anything. That's what they say. I don't know. You know, they always saying there's some way to get pregnant. Girl, let a girl tell it. You could get pregnant from a blowjob because they want to tell it if they like you like that. But let's be honest, America. And I'm not saying this is right, wrong, or indifferent. Nigga, the condom commercials is slacking. You know what I'm saying? There ain't been no condoms commercials. AIDS commercials is calming down. You don't really see them joints. And if you do see them, and I don't mean no disrespect what I'm saying by this, but you mainly see the AIDS commercials with 2 men. So you like, all right, I ain't worry about that. If you a heterosexual man. So you like, when we was growing up, they would scare you. Don't get this. It was all type of shit running around. like I said, me and Murder, it wasn't Murder, a friend of ours in the free clinic. it was nasty out there. We went with him as a friend because he didn't want to be in there by himself, and the whole neighborhood was in there. You would be scared to go without a condom. And nowadays, you're like, they got shit for that. So the raw game is at an all-time high. So if you got a weak pullout game, it's dangerous. It's very few times shit works out. I think we talked about this on the show before, where you're not going to be the Keenan Ivory Wayne's parents, where every kid is gonna be all right, where every kid is funny.
Yeah, every kid is a star.
You're not Archie Manning, wherever you just produce boning and producing quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying?
John Harbaugh.
Yeah. John Harbaugh Sr. Yeah, exactly. So it's not always going to work out for that. So I get what Cam Newton's saying, and then it's different situations too. I don't know his religion. When it's your religion, certain things go hand in hand. I don't know what his religion is, so I understand that what he's saying. If you a certain religion and you have to get married to have children, if you out here freelancing like me, I believe in a high power, I believe in God, but I'm not assigned to a certain religion, so I go raw at time to time. You know what I'm saying? I just been able, you know, your murder. You know my protection.
What?
That's how I stay and do it. Thank God.
Don't forget. Don't forget.
Don't forget that. Yo, Stat, kids go raw in college still like,
yes.
Yeah, they out there. Got them diseases in college. They got.
It's bad, especially in Tallahassee.
Yeah, man. That shit running rampant down there in Floridians, kids on Floridians, and be careful down there. You know what I'm saying? And I know what I say, a lot of times when I be saying shit, it comes across funny because I'm very blunt on how I say things. But this is, I'm not really joking. It's really no like a lot of AIDS commercials. Like when me and Mace was growing up, I'm sure this was every other commercial because you had people really dying. Like, when you had people from, not necessarily, my father died from AIDS. You know what I'm saying? Then you got people like Eazy-E who die, and then you see somebody else get AIDS and they die. Only person who survived such a time is Magic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we were scared. You know what I'm saying? I remember these like, yo, I'm putting 2 condoms on and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's around anymore, like scaring people. So I believe people are really having unprotected sex a lot, and it's a possibility of having kids. Now, back to Cam Newton. When he's asking Ice Cube, how do you do it? I don't know Ice Cube, but Ice Cube comes across as very militant, very about his business. And when you have a good woman supporting you with the business that you have, you don't want to lose that. Think about this. He's been married 32 years. I think I've seen his wife once in a picture. She's not out making a mess. He's not out making noise. She's not out putting your business out there. None of that. You know what I'm saying? So
he's probably his manager. Right,
exactly. And that counts. As far as other things outside of being positive in a public eye, everybody's sexual appetite is different. I don't know Ice Cube's sexual appetite as opposed to Cam Newton saying he wants to have more kids, but 32 years, and if Ice Cube's been faithful that whole 32 years, because you don't hear rumors of him, you know, we sit here and hear about Bill Cosby from 1972 slipping bitches, Advil and they shit. Everybody, and I haven't heard nothing about Mason either. Thank God, it's my brother. not, but I'm just saying in general that it's a testament, because when you're in the limelight like that, it's not easy. It's not easy. And when you're a regular nigga, it's not easy.
Yeah.
So I'll give Ice Cube a lot of credit. And I give his wife a lot of credit because they're not messy, they're not in the public, everything. And maybe when he goes home, she got a blonde wig on some nights. Maybe she's somebody else. you know, maybe she come down with the fishnets on or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, murder that. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta keep a nigga interested. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna do to keep a nigga interested? That's the real question. You know, I was asking Mace. That's why one time when we was up here and I said, I forget the exact dialogue, I said to Mace, I said, Mace, I'm gonna leave you out of it because you can't relate to this. And he almost caught an attitude and be like, what you mean I can't relate to it? I'm like, yo, I said you can't relate. He like, how you know I can relate to? Maybe because I know you since you was 10 years old. Maybe that's the reason I know what you can relate to. But I asked him a question previous to me saying that.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Cam Newton is back in the headlines, but this time it isn't because of football. It's because of what he had to say about marriage, baby mamas, and having more kids. And when Madolari and Cameron heard his comments, they had plenty to say. The conversation started after Cam Newton admitted that he wants more children, but he's not exactly rushing to get married. That immediately caught everybody's attention, especially considering he already has several kids with multiple women. Madolari couldn't help but laugh, while Cameron jumped right into the financial side of the discussion. According to Cam, marriage changes everything. Once you sign those papers, divorce can become expensive, especially if you've built wealth before saying I do. Cameron argued that having children and getting married are two completely different decisions. He believed a lot of people mix the two together without thinking about the long-term consequences. He even joked that a weak pull-out game has probably created more family problems than people are willing to admit. Behind the jokes, though, his point was serious. He said people need to understand the responsibility that comes with bringing children into the world. The conversation then shifted to Ice Cube, who has been married for over 3 decades. Cameron gave Ice Cube and his wife major respect, saying their relationship has survived because they've stayed out of unnecessary drama and continued supporting each other behind the scenes. In today's entertainment industry, where celebrity relationships constantly fall apart, Cam admitted that's something worth respecting. But when the topic came back to his own love life, Cameron made it clear that marriage simply isn't something he's rushing into. He called marriage a business and questioned why love has to be proven with paperwork. In his opinion, if two people truly love each other, a legal document shouldn't define that relationship. He also explained why he's a strong believer in prenups, saying they're about protecting what you've built, not about disrespecting your partner. By the end of the discussion, Madolari and Cameron weren't necessarily criticizing Cam Newton. Instead, they used the situation to open a much bigger conversation about relationships, money, commitment, and why so many people struggle to balance family life with success. What do y'all think? Is Cam Newton making the smart move by avoiding marriage? Or do you think building a family should always come with tying the knot? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.
It's because I remember Kurt Franklin was like, he's addicted to porn and he was going crazy. So I was like asking him questions, and I asked him questions from time to time, not on the air, about certain things pertaining to religion, because I don't ever like to act like I know more than I know. I'm a kid. When it's something I don't know, I don't care if it's about cars, mechanics, librarian. I'm a 3-year-old. Tell me like I'm 3 years old. Explain it to me. And I guess whatever Kurt Franklin was doing wasn't right. And he's like, about porn or whatever. And I'm like, his wife drove him to that. You think Kurt want to be admitting he has a porno problem? He don't want to admit
think his wife drove him to it.
I don't want to say, don't disrespect. I want to say she drove.
How do you think she drove him to it?
When you get over a certain age, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know Kurt Franklin's life growing up or where he grew up at or anything like that. Growing up in New York in the inner city, you don't necessarily have to be a superstar. There's so many different females that you probably have sex starting at 13, 14, not being nice, 13, 14 years old, 12, you know, maybe 9. You catch the right auntie. Your man aunt think you gonna have a future. She's 16. You know what I'm saying? You never know. But what I'm saying is, once you get a certain age, for me, over 40, a lot of it's mental.
Yeah.
I done bumped everything, man. You know, how many times I'm going doggy? I done went froggy. I done had you in the scissors. You know what I'm saying? I done hopped up and had you on the bed doing like this, you know? So a lot of, for me as a male that's been lucky enough and privileged enough to experience different women, and I'm saying that to know what I want, it's mental. So I seen a comedy sketch, God bless the dead, Patrice O'Neal. He said, everything with me gotta be like kinky. He said, I can have a good time now just going to the mall and watch bitches try on sneakers and it turn me on. He said, I just sit there in front of Foot Lockers and look at this bitch. Because you've done a lot. Not saying that you're not interested in girls. I see Dion Cole say this. He's like this. He said, yo, you think niggas don't get tired of doing this for 50 years? He said, it's 50 years of this. Imagine doing that for 50 years. He said, nigga, Dion Cole said, we just bone girls so they don't leave us. And I'm not there yet. I'm not where he's at. But, you know, interests me a little bit when I get in the house. So Kirk Franklin, for him to admit that, it's like, yo, man, your bitch come in, you come in your house and you're not used to something your wife doing, and then she got the booty shorts on tight, she never do that, and she just cooking, acting like nothing going on. You like, all right.